because I always see people riding bikes like with full touring setups when I'm hitchhiking. And I always admire them because it's like you getting there under your own power. That seems difficult, but it's rewarding. I've learned. Like every day when you get to your destination, it's like, oh, you got yourself there. It's nice. I like it.
That's sweet. Where did you travel in Europe?
That trip, it started in Portugal and then kind of went all around like southern Europe, like so like Portugal, Spain, into France, and like we tried to hit all the small countries. Like we hit like Andorra and Monaco and San Marino in Italy, and then we went around through Slovenia, Croatia, Bosnia, Albania, Kosovo, North Macedonia is where I ended. That trip was supposed to be a 40-country trip, and it all ended in Amsterdam because we had a TwitchCon in Amsterdam in spring. So that was where it was all supposed to like finish. It was like I get them in there right as the TwitchCon starts, and I've done that for every TwitchCon since I started streaming in 2018. And that was my biggest plan, and I'm right in the middle of it. It's just like go home. That's okay. We'll do it next year. I think. Hopefully, maybe.
Yeah, fingers crossed.
See how things go.
Do you think you'd ever go to one of those?
I think so. I want to.
It's so much fun.
Yeah, I love traveling, so it would be on like my list. I used to live in Berlin, and I lived in Prague.
Oh, you lived there?
Yeah.
For somewhere else to go, or you had some work there?
I was teaching English.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So.
I've got a friend in Prague. Streams as well.
Oh, that's sweet.
And where was the other question? Prague
In Berlin. Yeah.
That's where the last TwitchCon in Europe was. Berlin.
Yeah, I 100% would like to go to one of those. Once like travel opens up again.
Every fall there's one in California, every spring there's one in Europe.
Oh.
And they change up the European one. That's cool.
That's sweet. Yeah, we're looking into doing like a Japan trip once everything gets like kind of less crazy.
2 months last year in Japan, and it was awesome. The hitchhiking like made it so cool because you got brought into people's cars, then into their homes, and then like culture-wise, it's like
so courteous.
I've
been twice, and
You've been twice, yeah.
University, so it's my kind of go-to place.
Can you speak some Japanese?
A decent amount.
Okay, yeah. That's something I didn't have, so I relied totally on technology to like, because I was in a lot of small towns, and once you get outside the cities, it's like, people aren't going to learn English as much, and so you can still have a conversation through there, but it's definitely a disconnect. That even like a basic understanding of Japanese would bring you in so much more. So
Even like asking directions and certain things.
I really appreciate the effort. Yes, just trying a little bit. And yourself?
Pardon?
Have you done a little bit of traveling?
Yeah, a little bit. I've been to like France and Italy and Greece, Cuba a couple times. Yeah, but never for really like a long time.
Yeah.
It'd be nice.
So I spent a month in New Zealand once. That was really nice.
Yeah.
You went to New Zealand? Yeah. New Zealand's a beautiful country.
That would be a beautiful place to just travel around.
Yeah, last October, November, I did I think close to 2 months in New Zealand. And like it's a wonderful place to hit. Well, hitchhiking's very easy there. Before I went there, I heard if you want to try like hitchhiking once in your life, like do it in New Zealand. Like the people there are very open to it. It's friendly. It feels quite safe. And it's a beautiful country, so like it's kind of checks all your boxes and stuff like that for a place to kind of wet your feet, is that the term? With a little hitchhiking. Yeah.
That'd be cool. I like the idea of trying it, but I'm just like,
Oh yeah. It's really not for most people. And if someone wants to try it, I'd probably be like, yeah, go with a friend.
Yeah.
Safety in numbers kind of situation. I usually just do everything by myself, but
that's fine.
but especially as a woman, stuff like that, I think there's a slight difference.
Oh, 100%. Yeah. So, what's your goal tomorrow? Like, where are you headed?
I'm just doing Regina tomorrow because I think I'm actually gonna like get a shower and some laundry because I haven't showered since Calgary, and that's a long way to not have showered.
While
hope you can't smell me.
No, we're good.
All right, we're okay.
8-hour drive at best.
So yeah, then we're into the next like largest city of the province. So I figured shower's a perfect time for that.
Good luck.
And then Yeah, so that'll be short. It's like 60K, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not
So
bad.
that'll just be 3 hours instead of full day of riding.
That's not that bad.
Yeah, depending on the wind. So if we get a nice wind, then it can be 2. But
It's just supposed to be like really hot.
is it?
Yeah. It's like 28, I think.
Wow.
Yeah.
'Cause
So you're ending up in my place, Newfoundland.
I am.
That's the rumor. Yeah, Zach was just telling me.
Was he?
Yeah, you're going to Newfoundland.
Which part of Newfoundland are you from?
St. John's.
Oh, you're from St. John's.
Yeah.
Okay.
My,
No,
my parents are from around the bay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you don't have a very
how
strong.
much did
Well,
you have
most people
before?
from St. John's don't really have that strong accent.
Well,
like you
I've
do.
been away from there since 1989.
Oh, okay. So you had some time to adapt back into the rest
I've
of
had
Canada.
30 plus years in the military, now I'm out of the military. and
Okay,
stuff.
yeah. No, I've been up to Newfoundland like 4 times now, and I love it. And
Oh,
it's
yeah.
always the end point of a Canadian trip for me.
Yeah.
Because I usually film hitchhiking
Yeah, I
back and
know.
forth across
Which is
the-
refreshing because a lot of people, their end point of Canada
Like,
is
oh yeah, it's
Halifax.
alcohol.
Right?
Yeah.
What about wine?
You got to go to the Rock.
No, it's
Yeah.
Still the
Yeah,
same.
I'll go.
Yeah.
George Street, get
Yeah.
some beers.
Like I'm from
And, like,
Vancouver Island, like
might
West
be
Coast of
fine if you
Canada,
just have,
and
like,
so I love
Yeah.
BC,
a
and it's
couple,
my
but
favorite
you always
province.
want to
But
have more after.
my second favorite province
Because
is
it's even
definitely
like
Newfoundland
the
Labrador.
one that's
and-
doing it
Oh,
right
yeah?
now.
Yeah, I love
Is
the
it
food
just
up there.
one, or you-
St. John's is such a
Yeah,
fun
hopefully
city.
they can
So
figure
you
this
must
out.
mountain bike too. Yeah.
I grew up mountain biking from the island, and now I'm riding the bike there across the country there.
Yeah.
But yeah, I usually film hitchhiking, thumb out and everything.
Yeah.
And that's my usual.
So when did you leave?
I'm real
I was day 21, I think, 21, 22, from Comox, Vancouver Island.
Oh, yeah.
You been out to the island?
Yeah.
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 Right, yeah,
I've
you
been to
just
Comox.
see it in your
Oh, with the
eyes
military?
for a
Yeah,
moment.
the CMP Comox.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the co-ops. And
Yeah.
I love Victoria.
Oh yeah, the island's a wonderful place.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Newfoundlanders as well.
Yeah. Yeah. We're going to Fernie next week.
We're going
Yeah,
Fernie.
I know.
Oh, nice. That's a good area.
Yeah.
We do downhill.
I
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll go to the Alpine Resort and do some local stuff too. And,
Yeah. Is there a lot of good stuff out in Newfoundland?
I've
Or is that-
never,
no, you
I've
never-
never liked it. I've heard that it's kind of hilly.
Yeah. What did you say you left in 80s?
Which been
Yeah, really mountain bike wasn't like, you could, but like it wasn't the
Oh,
same.
yeah, 85
as it is now.
Like I rode motocross
Yeah.
before this, and then like raced and stuff, and down there. And I wish I knew about mountain biking before.
Oh, yeah,
I
you
would
have
never
been.
motocross. I just love mountain biking. It's just
Yeah,
awesome.
no.
We have some really good trails here.
Around here, yeah.
Yeah,
In like
at
the valleys.
Buffalo, at Buffalo Mountain, Provincial Park.
Oh yeah.
Buffalo Mountain. Yeah, it's about 20 minutes
I realize I don't
north of
need
here.
to keep making
Yeah.
that
And
face.
it's like Saskatchewan. It's
Sorry.
pretty darn
That's
good.
okay.
Yeah, like today, I went up today. It was like my 3rd day in a row. Like I go up there all the time. It's,
Yeah.
it's great. We had like probably, I don't know, like 50 kilometers of trails up there.
Really? And some good terrain, like
Oh yeah,
like
yeah,
hills,
yeah.
all of
Climb,
that.
like there's downhill stuff, there's technical stuff, there's hops, there's.
Because it's like probably like naive, but like when someone from BC with all the mountains, something that thinks of
Like a
some
sommelier
serious
of beer,
stuff.
right?
What's that?
Like a sommelier of beer.
Yeah. So it's only like the last probably 3 years I've been rating them.
When you
but-
get me this beer, you can't ask me for the tasting notes. I'm not that developed on the
Oh no.
palate.
No,
You
when I
can't
say
test me,
tasting
alright?
notes, my tasting notes are. I really like it. Like a no,
Oh,
it's not
okay.
like a hint of honey with a finish of lavender. No,
Yeah, okay.
no, I don't do that. But I'll get you right up.
Yeah, thank you very much, man.
Regulars.
I was gonna go in the bushes now, but now there's a beer, so
That's
a
fair.
beer is a beer.
Yeah.
A beer is a beer.
It's beer. It's rude to turn down beer.
It is exactly. Did you get wasted? It happens. Last time I was in Saskatchewan, I was hitchhiking down the Yellowhead Highway, like at Edmonton. Thank you. I got picked up by this Ukrainian guy, and he offered me a place to stay in Esterhazy. Have you heard of him? Yeah. But this Ukrainian guy, before we stopped at this place, we got a bottle of whiskey and a case of beer, and he was like going to make dinner or something like that. But I tried to keep up drinking with him as we're doing shots of whiskey and drinking beer, and he's like a full-blooded Ukrainian. I still have my